Have you ever been frustrated by the quality of your landscape photos? Maybe the scene was stunning in person, but when you got home and looked at your photos, they just didn't live up to your expectations. Digital photos of even the most beautiful landscapes need some work in post-processing. And if you don't nail the work in Lightroom or Photoshop, it's likely that your photos won't be able to show the true beauty that you experienced in person. We've all had frustrations with landscape photos that wound up as disappointments. I know I have. But with the help of the right tools, you can easily get the most out of your landscapes in Lightroom and save time while doing it. Introducing Landscape Legend Lightroom Presets. This is the most comprehensive suite of Lightroom presets created specifically for landscapes and nature photos. The presets in Landscape Legend will help you to bring blue skies to life, boost autumn colors, enhance sunsets, add vibrance to trees and fields, and so much more. I recently came across these presets and I have to say, they are the best I have found for working with landscapes in Lightroom. Click the link below to take a look at many sample before and after photos and to learn more about the presets and how they can help you. This video demonstrates how the Landscape Legend Lightroom presets work and how they can be used.
In this video, I will introduce you to the one-click presets from the Landscape Legends Lightroom presets. There are actually 4 different types of presets within Landscape Legend. There are the one-click, grad filters, workflow, and the adjustment brushes. In this video, we're going to just look at the one-click presets, and I'll look at the other types of presets in some additional videos. The one-click presets are intended to give you an option to quickly edit your photos and get a specific look with just a single click. In some cases, you may want to use the one-click presets as a starting point. They may need you may want to make some additional tweaks and customizations to suit the needs of your specific photos, but in general, they'll get you the look that you want or very close to it with a single click. There are 100 different one-click presets, and we'll kind of go through the basics of them now. So to start with, there are 3 basic landscape presets with varying strength. There's a soft, medium, and a strong. This is the medium example, and basically these presets just do typical adjustments that you'll do with a lot of landscape photos, things like adjusting contrast, clarity, the highlights and shadows, and they are especially helpful if you're working with raw photos, but they can also be used with JPEGs as well. Then there's also a version that will add some blue to the sky and boost your greens as well. So what you're looking at right now is the basic landscape medium preset. Now I'll click on basic landscape plus sky boost, and you'll see it will add some blue to the sky. For that to really work well, you'll need a photo that has some blue in the sky. If it's a really gray or white sky, there's really no blue there for Lightroom to do much with. But if it has some blue and it's just kind of a dull and you want to add more life to it, that's a good preset to use. And then there's also a version that uses a green boost. So here again, we're at the basic landscape medium, and I'll click on the basic landscape plus green boost. You'll see that it will add a little bit more green to the grass. Then we get on to sharp landscape. This one will add some sharpness and clarity to give it a sharper look. And there's also a version with the sky boost and the green boost. And then there are 3 different variations of field and sky. There's soft, medium, and strong. These will boost especially your blues and greens. So photos that include like an open field or a large area of green grass, green trees with a blue sky, these are ideal for those purposes. Then we'll move on to a different sample photo here and take a look at natural color boost. This one will give your colors a little bit of extra saturation and vibrance without going overboard. So the intent here is to have more color but still a natural look. And then we'll get into several different autumn presets. These are ideal for fall foliage shots. They'll boost oranges, reds, yellows that are naturally occurring in autumn landscapes. So we've got a soft, medium, and strong. And then each of those also includes a version with sky boost if you want to boost the blue sky at the same time as giving the boost to the autumn colors. Then there's a few other autumn presets here, like got some autumn matte presets that will still boost your autumn colors while applying a matte effect as well. Okay, and we'll move on to another sample photo here and take a look at the vibrant landscape presets. These will add more vibrance to your colors. There's a soft and a strong version, and then each one includes a sky boost as well, which will add even more vibrance to a blue sky. There's a sky boost version. And then there is a warm and vibrant, and then there's some other presets here that add different warming effects. They'll give you sort of a golden hour type of look. Several different options there. And then we'll move on to the haze presets. There are several different haze presets. This is a hazy landscape, and there's also a version with sky boost. There's a warm and hazy and purple haze. And then there's also heavier versions of each of those presets that add a little bit of a stronger haze effect. Then we get into some color effects here with punchy landscape. There's a soft and strong version. Those will just add a little bit of extra punch to the photo. Then there are some cross-processing presets. There's soft and strong, and then there's also versions of those with some desaturation applied. And then moving on, there are 6 HDR presets in varying strength. So you just select the strength that works right for the photo that you're working with, and they'll give you an HDR type of look with just a single photo. And there are also a few cinema inspired presets that will give you your landscapes sort of a cinematic look. And then there are several different matte presets here. I'll give you a matte effect and move in here to some film inspired presets. I'll give you sort of a film type of look. And then there's also some soft color and faded color effects. And there's even a few vintage effects. And then we'll move on to the last section here is black and whites. So there is a basic black and white. Then there's a lot of different versions or variations. There's a high contrast. There's a few HDR black and whites. There's a lighter effect, which is good for photos that are a little dark or underexposed. And we've got some matte effects and some toned effects as well. So that gives you a look at the one-click presets and what they can do for your photos, and in another video we'll take a look at the other types of presets also included in Landscape Legend. Thank you for watching.